I was provided code for this game by the developers. Hello everyone and welcome to Game Breakdown, I'm Nardagraph. Today we're going to be talking about a little roguelike game called Dig Dog. Dig Dog is an action platformer with roguelike elements created by Rusty Moyer and Matthew Green, where you're a little 8-bit dog and your objective is to dig bones. This game has a very strong feeling of just one more run, same as games like Isaac, and in fact it functions very similar to Isaac, although in a very much simpler state. You're always feeling like you need to go one more, that you were so close this time and the next time you're just about to get it. There are currently 4 worlds in it, and while the game is short if you get good enough at the game looped, kind of like a game like Nuclear Throne, where you just loop and you keep going through it. However, unlike Nuclear Throne, there's not much of a feeling of you just getting stronger and stronger with each run, because at the stores you don't get that many items that feel like they help. There are roughly 10 or so items in the store, and a few of them really don't feel like they help. The most important ones are of course the health ups, but there's also fewer stores. There's an item that makes so that the blades don't hurt you. I noticed that the angled jump was one that I struggled to understand for a while, because it's not very clear. What it does is it makes so that when you're dashing, it kind of homes into an enemy that's above or below you, so you hit him anyway. And that's not very well explained, and I feel like the game could do a better job of explaining what each item does, because otherwise you're just gonna end up getting the same 2 items every run if you get the coins to be able to buy it. Now the way that the game loops is also important, because that's how you're gonna get most of your enjoyment out of the game. There are 2 modes. There are Hunt mode and Freedom mode. Freedom mode is not very interesting. There's not much point to it. It's a game mode that's very easy. It's just if you wanna, I guess, hone in your dash skills, because each level takes just a couple of seconds, like 2 to 5 seconds if you're fast enough, if you're good enough at the game. It really doesn't take that long, depending on how lucky you are also with the spawn of the bones. And Freedom mode doesn't have that many strong enemies, and even if you die, you just restarted the level that you were without losing your bones or anything. There's not much point to Freedom mode. Hunt mode is where you're gonna get most of your enjoyment out of the game. There are currently 4 worlds, as I said, and after you beat all the worlds, they'll loop. The loop will create a saw blade that homes into you, and you have to do them really fast, essentially. My only problem is that the saw blade moves a little too fast, so there's no time to stop at stores. There's barely any time to react to enemies coming up, because the saw blade is just way too fast. I believe it would work a lot better if the saw blade slowly got faster, kind of like the ghost in Starbound, or how the ghost in Spelunky chases you. That would be a lot better than what it is now, because now it's way too fast, and your only option really is to just go straight to the end, ignoring everything you see on the way. Another thing that I would add maybe is the ability to dash with one button. Currently, to dash you need to jump and then dash. You're not able to dash well against an enemy if he's right ahead of you. Adding the ability to dash with just shoulder buttons or just the one button would make the game infinitely better, feel infinitely better, because there's no delay before you need to dash, and it won't feel like you got hit for BS reasons. Now this game there's not much to explain. It's very self-explanatory. It's a very short game. However, the game is $3, so I think it justifies it. It will give you a lot of fun every now and then. If you enjoy that kind of one more game mentality, it's very much for you. I found myself surprisingly enjoying it, even though I don't really like a lot of roguelike games because of the RNG. And if it is a lot of fun for you, I definitely recommend it. I've been Nardagraph. I highly recommend Dig Dog, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.